So a lot of people concerned about what they had seen overnight at the Capitol, as we had seen military police and U.S. Capitol, military and police at the U.S. Capitol in emergency evacuations drills. So just to clarify, but people saw this, they were very concerned. I'm going to share with you directly from the source so that way you can see it for yourself and know exactly what is going on. So a lot of people were saying, what is this? You can see it says an emergency response drill was conducted at Washington, D.C. 12 military helicopters participated in the evacuation training exercise near the U.S. Capitol. People had seen these helicopters, military helicopters, lift off in front of the U.S. Capitol following emergency drills tonight. 12 helicopters took part in tonight's exercise. Breaking, multiple black helicopters were seen in Washington, D.C. tonight at military helicopters conducting an evacuation training exercise near the U.S. Capitol just 1 week before the election. You can see the photos, and you heard 1 week before the election. This is why a lot of people are concerned. What is going on? Are they preparing for something? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. You can see developing in a concerning display of preparedness, an emergency response drill unfolded in Washington, D.C. And the question is, are they preparing for something? Yet at the same time, it's good to be prepared should something unfold. Let me know your thoughts. Breaking, several black helicopters were spotted in Washington, D.C. tonight as military helicopters took place in evacuation training exercises near the U.S. Capitol just 1 week before the elections. They're doing emergency evacuation drills at the Capitol. There's been a lot of videos released on this already, and here someone says, don't worry, they are just running drills. Nothing to see or worry about here, people. This evening, the United States Capitol Police and our federal partners are conducting a routine training exercise on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. Please do not be alarmed if you see this. And here is the official release that was provided on X from the U.S. Capitol Police. Let's take a look at this so that way you can see it for yourself directly from the source. It says, this evening, the United States Capitol Police and our federal partners are conducting a routine training exercise on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. Please do not be alarmed if you see emergency vehicles flying with low-flying helicopters as well. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments. A lot of people saying they were very concerned to see this. Like I said, this is spreading across social media. People concerned seeing tons and tons of black military helicopters leaving the Capitol. Emergency drills. We're hearing that there was all kinds of police there. So a lot of people concerned, what is going on? Yet at the same time, we're hearing these are preparedness, readiness drills that are being conducted, and 1 week before the elections. So needless to say, making a lot of people anxious with those drills taking place. And this comes as well as we've been receiving warnings and hearing that tensions are rising in the Middle East as Iran is pointing the finger at the U.S. after Israeli attacks. We're hearing that Iran is saying they're going to hold the United States accountable for what is going on. And we have heard Israel absolutely crippled Iran with those attacks. They said they were precise, powerful, and they shocked the world. We're hearing their military bases were absolutely crippled with those attacks, and over $40 million, I believe it was, if I remember correctly, worth of facilities, equipment that was knocked out, some of it containing materials that would have provided Iran the ability to start enriching nuclear weapons. Excuse me, I'm forgetting I need the article right in front of me so I can say the correct things. Forgive me, but they said that even though they didn't hit nuclear facilities or oil refineries, some of the materials that they believe that were stored at those military locations that were hit would have provided them the materials needed for ballistic missiles and also potentially nuclear weapons as well. So crippling their abilities, setting them back. A lot of the equipment that was hit, they said, was not Iranian. It was actually imported from Russia. So hurting them significantly. And we had heard that actually some military leaders in Iran are saying Israel is showing us what they're capable of. And this might cause us to take a step back and reconsider, should we move forward with escalating the tensions between Israel and Iran, because Israel is showing what they're capable of. And Israel's saying that this is just the first wave of many, that they can conduct way more. And we're hearing that Israel has increased their budget, and now we're hearing reports coming out today. I'm going to go into more detail on this later today in an upcoming video, that Iran is now increasing their military budget as well. there is no plan for a ceasefire at this time. We're hearing Iran is doubling down, and we are going to be escalating into war. So a lot of concern about this, as Iran is blaming the United States for the Israeli attacks. And we have heard warnings of attacks coming against the U.S. on Election Day. And as I mentioned, we are just 6 days away from election. You can see the counter, 6 days, 15 hours, 58 minutes, and 36 seconds at this very moment. So I'm going to get you guys caught up on the latest, let you know exactly what is going on. We'll take a look at this official release here from the U.S. Capitol Police, and let me know your thoughts. Are you concerned about what's coming as we approach elections, or do you think that, no, this is good because we do need to be prepared, yet the timing is definitely making people anxious? Let me know your thoughts in the comments with everything that is currently going on. Now, in addition to that, do me a favor. I see we've got 1,500 people live with me at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Today, October the 29th, 2024. Thank you for all of you hopping on early, joining me for the latest updates. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget, take a second, hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free. Why not? I'll keep you up to speed on everything. Also, wanted to share with you guys that I've got another channel that I'd like you to subscribe to as well. Take a look at the screen right here. This is on this platform as well. So wanted to make sure that I'm reaching people across various platforms. I'll go ahead and pin a link to this in the comments right now while we're live. You can go ahead and make sure that you're subscribed to this one as well. Just want to make sure that I'm able to reach everybody with everything that's taking place. All right, there we go. This is pinned now in the comments. I'm going to pin it. There we go. All right, be sure to click that and add there as well. And I'm going to try to do some lives through both of these so that way you guys can see me on this channel and that one as well. And if you appreciate that, just want to make sure that I'm able to reach everybody. Hit that like button, you guys, subscribe, and let's go ahead and take a look at this so that way you can see what is going on here from the U.S. Capitol. We are seeing these exercises taking place, and like I said, is this concerning to you? Let me know your thoughts. Now take a look here. You can see some of this video footage of them lifting off from the Capitol, and they're saying these are exercises that were conducted for the U.S. Capitol to be ready for anything. Now, let me know your thoughts. What do you think is more likely to unfold? Could we see foreign attacks coming into the U.S.? We heard of sleeper cells coming in. This is from the actual U.S. Capitol X. You can see here, right here. Do you think that we would have Iranian or maybe even China or some other nation come in and conduct some sort of attacks against the U.S.? If so, drop a 1. Or do you think that there could be some form of maybe civil unrest? Maybe they're preparing for that and they're concerned about the safety of our politicians. If you think it could be that, let me know. Put a 2 if you think that's what it is. But regardless, we're hearing that at this time, they're preparing for anything. They are conducting these drills. Let me know your thoughts. I'm curious to see what people think. Put a 1 in the comments if you think foreign actors. Put a 2 if you think that it could be something else here. Let me know your thoughts. And I'm seeing 1s coming in. Yes, sleeper cells we had heard had come in from the United States from open borders. A lot of people pouring in, a lot of reports of that. I'm seeing 2s coming in as well. A lot of people saying that there's potential conflict just within the U.S. amongst our own people. Now, whatever the case is, though, we're hearing that they are preparing. And I've heard a lot of people saying this. Now, they said that this is a drill. It was actual evacuation. This was a drill. So I wanted to give clarification on that. Thank you for asking the last days. For those of you hopping on a little bit late, wanted to make sure that you guys know what's taking place, because a lot of people concerned about what they saw last night at the Capitol with dozens of helicopters coming in, military and police at the Capitol conducting evacuation drills. But they were saying it was emergency evacuations that were being prepared, and I shared with you that the U.S. Capitol Police X site said this is just a drill, nothing to be concerned of. We just want to make sure that we're prepared for anything. However, let me know your thoughts. A lot of people very concerned about this, and so I just wanted to let people know that they're saying that these are drills. Should there be concern, do you think? Like I mentioned, right now we're about a week away. We're 1 week away from the elections. And also we've got the foreign threats that are coming against us from Iran and the conflict in the Middle East. We're hearing Israel and Iran. Iran is holding the United States directly accountable. I just shared with you a headline coming out that says they're blaming the United States for enabling Iran to conduct these attacks against them, and saying that the U.S. could be more aggressive in their efforts to try to slow down what is taking place. And they're saying they're going to hold us accountable for this as well. However, a lot of people, let me know your thoughts, kind of feeling like Iran has had a really poor show of force with what has happened with the back and forth between Israel and Iran. Iran launching nearly 200 ballistic missiles at Israel, and just a couple of them hitting, just a few of them hitting, making some damage at military sites. We discovered from imagery released from satellites, aerial imagery. And we're hearing that Israel did some amazing, precise, accurate hits. A lot of Iranians saying they didn't even know that the hits took place. They figured, hey, this is not a good retaliation by Israel, that it was weak. Well, come to find out 48 hours later, it was devastating. Reports coming out being confirmed from Israel and Iran that they said they broke the backbone of their missile capabilities. Took down a lot of their defense systems, their abilities to hit Israel. Their stockpile of missiles was disrupted as well. So they're saying that right now, the show of force by Iran has been mostly a display and was not very effective. So right now, a lot of people are saying that Iran is showing actually that they've been fairly weak in a lot of this. Now, let me know your thoughts. Do you think that they're just showing restraint? I don't know. To me, it definitely seemed like a display when they fired those 200 missiles, just kind of haphazardly. But it was at civilians, which was very concerning. But Israel's Iron Dome was able to take a lot of those down. Now, Israel's attacks were direct attacks at military assets. But now Iran is saying that they are not backing down, despite the fact that they are trying to take into consideration whether or not they should escalate this after what has unfolded. But I'm going to share with you later on today, so stay subscribed to the channel, turn on the notification bell, that we are hearing this morning. Iran is saying they are anticipating retaliations. We're hearing that they have just replaced the leader of Hezbollah. As we've seen those assassinations take place, we saw them replace the leader of Hamas. We have a new leader that's coming into place, and they're also replacing the supreme leader, who I shared with you has become severely ill. And they're saying that likely his second son will be replacing him. And also coming out today, we're hearing Iran is now, I believe, doubling or tripling. I'll have to double check, and I'll provide you with the sources. Their military budget. They are preparing for a long, drawn-out war, just like Israel is. We're hearing things are not cooling down in any form or fashion. They are escalating. So right now, we're also seeing the United States is preparing drills, getting ready for anything. So, like I said, though, we will see. I will keep you up to date. Just wanted to make sure that people were aware and saw the official statement released from the U.S. Capitol Police saying that please do not be alarmed with what you saw last night with all of those military helicopters, all of those things taking place last night. These were drills, military, police at the Capitol, helicopters flying over. It was emergency evacuations taking place that were drills. But a lot of people saying, well, why are they doing this right now, 1 week from elections? What are they preparing for? We've got threats from foreign actors, and also a lot of people concerned about people being upset with what's unfolding with our nation right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but you can see that this is trending everywhere. People seeing and getting video footage of what unfolded with these drills last night. And like I said, though, I'll keep you guys up to date, and I'll let you know exactly what is going on, cite all the sources, put it on the screen, read right from it so you can see it for yourself. As you can see here, the U.S. Capitol Police, they informed us, it says, exercises this evening at the United States Capitol. This coming out October 28th, yesterday. Capitol Police and our federal partners are conducting a routine training exercise on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. Please do not be alarmed if you see emergency vehicles and low-flying helicopters. So that was released. They're saying it was a training drill, an exercise to make sure that they are prepared for whatever unfolds. But like I said, a lot of people very concerned. Let me know, do you find this concerning? And the timing of it being 1 week from the elections. If you find this concerning, drop a 3. If you think no, it's good that they're conducting these drills and they're getting prepared as we approach elections and we're hearing these warnings of threats and attacks, drop a 4. I'd be curious to see what people think. If you think this is concerning, put a 3. If you think no, put a 4. Also, while you're doing those, don't forget to take a quick second for me and hit that like button. I see we've got 1,924 people live with me in the room, 672 likes. If I could get half of the room to hit the like button, just 30 more likes would get us to 700. That would be awesome. Want to push for getting close to 1,000. That would be half of the room. That would be awesome. And I'm seeing some 3s and some 4s. Some people are saying 3. Yes, this is concerning to see these drills taking place. And I'm seeing some people dropping those 4s saying, no, this is good. Let them do these drills. We need to prepare for something going on here. And I see the first third is saying this is biblical prophecy coming to pass. Let me know, do you believe that this is what's happening? Are we seeing biblical events unfolding before our very eyes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Joshua Trees is saying, I never heard a word about these exercises before right now. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people were saying, is that they were very concerned to see this happening because we'd never seen this happen before, and now all of a sudden we're seeing military helicopters, police, all these things going on. But apparently there was a disclaimer released on the 28th, as I shared with you, from the U.S. Capitol Police, that they were going to be conducting these trainings going on the day before. Actually, let me see, is there a time on here? I'm curious to see when they released this, because if they released it yesterday and then they did the exercises the day of, that's not giving a whole lot of warning for what's going to be taking place. Let's see here. Exercise. Oh, no, actually, they released it on Monday, the 27th as well. It says October 28th at approximately 7 p.m., we will be working with our federal partners on a routine training exercise on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. Please do not be alarmed if you see emergency vehicles and low-flying helicopters. And here's one from, let's see here, the 21st. Campus-wide evacuation exercises taking place. And on the 20th. All right, so they have been conducting these, it looks like, for a while. Let me put it on the screen so you can see it for yourself. All right, so this was released from the U.S. Capitol Police on the 21st. They said they conducted evacuation exercises. Here's one from the 20th. And here is another one from the 20th saying they're conducting these drills. So for about the past week or so now, they've been doing this. But the one last night got a lot of attention. As you saw, those military helicopters, the police were there, and it was a massive display. And they said, please do not be alarmed. But a lot of people were alarmed after seeing this. You can see all the video footage spreading across social media on this with concerns of what is taking place. So like I said, though, I'll keep you up to speed because people are receiving warnings right now about Election Day potential attacks. Iran is pointing the finger at the U.S. after Israeli attacks. We are about a week away from elections. And like I said, subscribe, hit the like button, and also join me on this channel as well. It is pinned in the comments for you. Make sure that you are subscribed everywhere so that way I can keep you up to speed across all the platforms. This one is Rumble. I'm also on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Instagram and TikTok, I'm Steve Ram 3. On X and Facebook, Steve Ram News. And on Rumble, I am just Steve Ram, all one word, no space, Steve Ram. And that one is linked for you in the description as well. But you guys, that is the latest. Like I said, overnight drills are saying do not be concerned. But whatever unfolds, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel so you know exactly what is taking place. Because there is a lot going on. And like I said, there will be another video coming out later today because we have got a lot unfolding with updates in the Middle East conflict with Israel and Iran. And just to summarize it for you, I'll get into the details in the upcoming video. Things are not slowing down. They are speeding up. We are approaching even greater escalation of war. And like I shared with you before, Israel and Iran are preparing, and Israel saying this is likely going to be a long, drawn-out war. They said this will go on for quite some time. And a lot of people saying this is the beginnings of World War III. Some people saying we already started World War III, that when they write the history books, if it's Israel and Iran that pop it off, that they're going to say that it actually started October 7th, 2023, when Hamas attacked Israel. They said that they usually don't state when actually the World War began until after it's already done. And a lot of people saying we are in the middle of this right now. So, like I said, though, a lot unfolding. I'll keep you up to date here on the channel. Don't be scared. Be prepared. I'll keep you guys up to speed. Knowledge is power, but the application of knowledge is the true power. So I will provide you with the knowledge, and then from there, you can go ahead and do whatever you feel is necessary for you and your family. And if you'd like to take extra steps to be prepared, I have additional resources along with the articles, sources linked in the description below for you. But that is the latest, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to click that link that is pinned in the comments. Join me there as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.